So guys, this is NelsonJM again, and today I want to look at Waec. The year 3 Waec is active, and a lot of you might have been looking into an opportunity to start uploading. Now, as you all know, our Waec software, this system is actually a new system. So you realize that I have everything new here, and actually I just installed Waec a few minutes ago, and I installed the CAS software a few minutes ago. Now, if you are in a situation like my own, where all the previous data I saved on my systems are no longer accessible, all you need to do is to make sure that you restore the data from the internet. How do you do that? I would first start with the CAS. I'll click on my CAS, because the Waec SSC is actually over, but we are coming up with a video for a comparison between the Waec and the NECO software. As you can see, the NECO software was on the dashboard, and so I don't want to do any backup, and probably you have a situation where your system crashed. My system crashed in between NECO registration. The SSD got damaged, and I couldn't recover any data from my system. So you might be in the same condition and you want to know how to get out of it. So to do that, I would first create a username. Just like usual, we have our gem crook. So as you can see, the username is created. I can just put anything I want. So as you know, this application is offline, so you don't need to put anything complicated, because when your data is locked, you might have difficulty trying to restore it. Now, the next thing is the creation of a school. To create your school, because you can't use this software without first creating a school, what you need to do is to select the country. Remember, there are 5 countries right in Waec. I'll select the state. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use some dummy data. I would select the states. I would go with no, I'll go with this. Now, when you come to this selection of the school, probably your school is not on the list, because if your school was created as a new center, your school might not be on the list. So what you do is to select any of the schools you find here. Just select any of them and add it as the default school. So I'll just put any information I want. So you notice that as I'm typing, it's still going, because there is no limitation on the numbers you can put here. So you have to put your phone numbers without the 0. So I'll just count it. It's supposed to be a 10-digit number. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that makes it 10 digits. And for email address, you can just put any email address. but make sure it is the correct information. So the next thing is to create a contact name. This is Nelson. So this is the person to contact, and then you save. Now it is from here that if your school is not on the list, what you do is to come to administration and come to update center and click. So this local government actually have about 20 centers, but you see only 13, and it means about 7 or 8 centers are not yet populated on the database. So you need to populate the database with the centers first. That is where you see new centers. There are some centers that you can't find them by looking into a local government, and those centers are very rare, but it's possible. I received some cases of those type of centers, but it's still the same procedure. The moment you update and you are done, if you go back to register school, you see it's the same window. Let's select, you have to select the country first. Then you select, let's go back to the same state. I'm using a touch screen, so it's not more like a mouse. Okay, now if you go back to the same school, you notice that we have 21 centers. So now all the centers that are available on Waec database up until this moment will be available. Now let's get out of here. Now I lost my data in the previous system, but I need to enter the .ca for that very school. What I need to do is to come to administration, click restore data from online portal. I would select the school, I would select the year to be 23, I would select this one to be 24 and click restore. Now if you look at this option, you see the 23 and the 24 still here, and I will click. So if your internet is good, as you can see it's 2 AM, so if your internet is good, you will be able to scale through this process within just a few moments. And we have already developed the tool to help you insert your CS automatically. So all you need to do is to promote your students. Our tool can be able to insert the CS for you automatically without any stress. Even if you have 1,000 students, even if you are handling 20 schools, you can be able to insert your CS within just 10 minutes with just the click of a button. So the VerExam software suite will also include the auto CA entry. We are just waiting for the data to be downloaded. So probably if the school has about 200, you're going to multiply 200 by 15 kilobytes, or probably 17 or 20 kilobytes per candidate. We're going to have just a few megabytes of data, and then our data is now populated. Next, let's go to the previously, since this is a new system, we didn't have any student, but if you go to edit registration, select year 1, select 2023, wow, we now have candidates available on our system with their year 1 inserted, because we have already uploaded. And how many candidates will we have? Probably about 300 or so. And then only thing I need to do is to insert the 30 years here. To insert the third year CA, I'll come to administration. I want to promote this candidate, so I want to generate next. Okay, promote students to next class. I'll select year 2. I'll select 2024, and if there are students available, it will surely populate my screen with data that looks like this. I'll just click and promote. Don't worry, the system is actually running the activity in the background. It will soon reach this point where you see the greens coming down, because it's promoting the students one after the other. And just allow it to do its thing. It depends on the speed of your processor and the capacity of your system. This system is actually an 8 gig system with about 2 gigahertz processing speed, and there we go. Good, that's it. And the reason I'm promoting all the students is because I don't know which of the students cards was used in capturing the SSE, so I need to insert the CA for all. That's why our software is very important to be used. So administration, and we can go back. We are on registration. We can enter. If you go back to edit registration, year 3 now, 2025. Now we have all these candidates with year 3 requests, 11 subjects. Okay, everything is intact, very intact. Yes, we have everything very intact. So probably this is the most up-to-date database, and you can download for all the schools that you are handling, and you will be able to perform this task. Just give me a few moments. You see it's 2:37. Let me download one of the softwares I'm going to use to perform the CAS entry operation, and after that we are going to upload this data. I'll just pause this video.